Carcast 2.2.0. Hi to you too. Hope you're doing fine. Glad to see you. Okay, so today's been a pretty weird day. First of all, thank you so much for 2K subscribers. It's a pleasure. And though I'm quite afraid we're going to drop below 2000 again, since, well, yesterday I think I was at 2015 subscribers, and now I'm at 2003, so I don't know, man. It's been pretty weird. I don't know if it's from YouTube side or if people actually unsub. If they do, I'm so sorry, because currently there's a content drought. I'm waiting for the PC update for Sword and Shield. I need it very, very badly. Otherwise, content-wise, I'm going to be, well, it's a drought. Once we get out of it, I am very certain there will be quite a bit of content. Anyway, let's get into it. But yeah, other than that, aside from way too many people unsubscribing today, I'm not going to mention it anymore, don't worry. It's been a pretty good day. I'm very glad for 2000 subscribers. It's another big threshold, you know. And I wish I could do something, but there's no content on PC to record, so. So let's just play some Portable Third. I don't know, I think quite a bunch of people wanted to see me play Iceborne today, but I don't really have anything to do in Iceborne. However, as a compensation, I will try to stream Iceborne on the weekend. I can't promise anything though, since on Saturday evening I'm going to be hosting a party. So I can't stream on that day, obviously. So yeah. What did I want to say? You shouldn't feel down about that. The thing is, it's just so many people on the same day, so it's like, I know my content has been lacking for quite a bit, for quite a while at least, since console wasn't as fun as I hoped it would be. And PC is a lot of fun, but there's currently nothing to record about it, since, well, I've already made a Sword and Shield guide on how to play it, but build videos are going to be irrelevant within the next patch. and I can't speedrun since Sword and Shield is going to receive a huge buff. It's just, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like, I could do content right now, but I wouldn't be happy with it since I know it's going to lose its touch in just a few weeks. 12th March is the update, so those people unsubscribed, that means that they were just going to ghost subscribe. I mean, that's true. I mean, I just like to know if they actually unsubscribed or fucking hell, or if it's from YouTube's side, you know. But again, thank you for tuning in, Carcat. Other than that, my week's been pretty good. Yesterday, our new flat sharing mate more or less moved in, and we spent a few hours with him during the evening and talked a lot. And I think he's a tax consultant. I think that was the English translation. He's a tax consultant, and since I do hobby journalism, of course I've told him about it, and that I'm currently trying to get a job around it, most likely at the papers, to get some experience with them, since, well, I do want to I do want to go in several journalism branches just to get some experience. And he told me he's supervising a papers branch, which really surprised me, so he told me he can easily hook me up with a job in that branch. And that's nice. No, not 200 unsubscribed. Jesus Christ. If 200 people unsubscribed, I'd be losing my shit. I think 15 unsubscribed, something around that, which is unusual. I never had a subscriber drop. And this is the very first one. I know I'm in a content drought right now, since on console it's a bit finicky. Console isn't that much fun for me to speedrun, and I'm not happy with the video quality from console, so I can't record any guides and edit them. Since with the Sword and Shield guide it was well received, but I wasn't happy with the video quality at all, so I'm bound to make these on PC, but I can't do a build video since, well, the builds will not matter in a few patches, or rather in a few weeks. Sorry, my bad. Which means if I put in the work now, it's going to be obsolete in, god damn it, in a bit. But hey, Kirin, thank you for tuning in. How are you doing? Hope you had a great day and enjoy the stream. If you have any questions regarding any monster hunt, just let me know. I'm open for questions. Oh, I haven't shown you my set since last time. I'm going to do that after this quest, so you know what I've been doing. I did grind a pretty decent set, and I did grind some damn insects. Bhanabras and I think Alterrot. Can you please stop this like the third time? God damn it. But yeah, guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm just going to chill today. I feel like after the patch you're going to... Oh, nice, he's weak. I do have quite a lot of content ideas. Once the update drops, I might do a quick update video on the buffs exactly, so people do know what's up. I know it's not a secret. But hey, some people might not know. And then I do want to upload a video regarding the Frostcraft Sword and Shield build, since I think I've only seen a single video on this matter. And I think many people are sleeping on this. Once Safichiva drops, obviously, since, well, I can't do the build without the Safichiva weapons. God damn it. And then, come on. And then I finally want to start speedrunning the game again, which means trying to get a good amount of good runs in, and then proceed to get some world records, if not at the same time. Are the Bhanabras SNS viable? This one, I think for early huntering they are amazing. I've never given them a chance, so I didn't know. But when I looked out for early high rank set, I found this, since it has 3 slots. I'm going to show you in just a bit. So, Oga Loktar, thank you for tuning in. How are you doing? Hope you had a great day and enjoy the stream. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll be glad to answer. I think this is going to be my new vibe. But yeah, I was pleasantly surprised to see how good the stats of the Sword and Shield is. You can, I think the Ice one is the only one you can get at Huntering 4. For the Thunder one, you need Crimson Kuropeko, who only appears in Huntering 5, I believe. The small monsters are so cancer in that game. True. I think any... I think any monster hunter game where the small monsters do not avoid fighting when a large monster's around, or where the fuck is he? But yeah, small monsters can be super annoying. But for you though, where is he? Thank you for that heal. But yeah, I'm not going to worry about what happens after the patch. I think after the patch, I'm definitely going to climb up in subscribers again, because it's... I'll put in much more work right now. I'm just chilling since I still have some exams that I have to do. I don't know where he sleeps. There's a surprisingly high amount of damage in comparison. In comparison to what? Why is he sleeping? Oh, he isn't sleeping. God damn it. Oh, today... No, you are shitting me. Today I might have to end this the stream a tad earlier. It's hard to say. We don't know exactly yet. Since there's a possibility we're going to have a board game night. Though since one of our fledgling mates isn't feeling too well, since he's coughing a lot, we might skip it. But I'm just going to let you know just in case. New games. Oh, I mean... Damn. Don't card now. Might be my imagination too. I never really paid too much attention to how much damage small mobs deal. I think in Freedom Unite they dealt the most, if I had to guess. Boom. But yeah man, I'm really excited for the 12th March. It's the exact same date where I have my last exam, and also where the Stygian Oracle patch drops. Can you not? Can you? Should have seen it coming. Man, thank you. That took way too long. Jesus Christ, 11 minutes. Barot Rich. Oh yeah, I can speed this up. I'm going to show my set in just a bit. I like how heroic SNS looks. Or rather, the Sword and Shield gameplay. Wait, are we talking about... Oh. I think... I thought you'd meant the damage comparison in... Fran just messaged me that PS deals pitiful damage. Oh no. I didn't quite get it. So were you saying that you compared to other games Sword and Shield deals a lot of damage, or did you mean the small monsters? If you mean Sword and Shield, yes, that's true. Monster in the World Iceborne after the SNS buff is the game where Sword and Shield is really good in a very long time. It was good in Generations Ultimate, but it wasn't amazing. As amazing as an Iceborne. Heavy bowgun. I honestly hope that you'll get that boost in subscribers. I think it's... That sounds so wrong. I'm not going to phrase it like that. My channel is going to be fine. It's constantly growing, and I'm super happy about that. I'm just a bit down right now since, well, again, like 10 to 15 people unsubscribed today, on this single day, and I don't know why. I really have no clue. Perhaps because I'm streaming Portable Third instead of Iceborne. Oh my god, my first hunt against him in Huntering took me like 30 minutes. I think Barrett, especially in the world games, is so much better than in older games. I think he isn't as fun. He's a cool monster, but he can screw you decently well. But yeah, I'm playing 2 players, so most times are going to be quicker, since in this game the monster HP is fixed, which means even if I play in 2-player or solo, the HP is going to be the same. As I think multiplayer scaling got added in the new Monster Hunters. In the older ones it didn't exist yet. All quests scaled with multiplayer, even if you played on solo. Which is why solo, G-Rank and Freedom Unite, for example, is such a pain. Since monsters, regardless if you play 2-player or 4-player, have the same amount of HP. So you're at a pretty heavy disadvantage if you play solo in that regard. So if your first hunt took you 30 minutes, that's completely fine. You shouldn't feel bad about it. May I ask you how you're playing online? Is it a Hunterverse or you're port forwarding? First of all, I'm playing on an emulator called PPSSPP, and through that you can add certain networking options which correspond with a pretty well-known program called Hamachi, and via Hamachi you can easily hook up with others. If you only have the free version, which I have, you can host a network with a total of 5 people, so 4 including you. And yeah, that's how I play multiplayer. Unfortunately my PSP, I can't boot it up anymore since my charging cable broke. I'd like to play on my PSP again, once at least. Since I do have an original copy of Monster Hunter Portable, since I do have an actual copy of Portable Third on my PSP. Just put oil from Gen Sephi. Yeah. I wish. But yes, Sephi and Wayne, thanks for tuning in, guys. Welcome to the stream, and I hope you had a wonderful day and enjoyed the stream. If you have any questions, just let me know. Greetings. But yeah, hey Wayne. Leviathans in Monster Hunter World when? I honestly wish they'd include them, but I think they stopped working together with a producer team which was responsible, or which was taking care of the leviathans in the games. So I don't think we're going to see them realistically, and they already experienced issues in the beta version of Monster Hunter World. They plan to include leviathans such as Lagiacrus, but ultimately weren't able to implement them. I mean, this didn't even took 4 minutes in comparison to the Barret. Oh, he capped him. I thought he was paralyzed. Just... Damn. Didn't mean to hit my microphone. Pretty wild. But yeah, funnily enough, who pinged me? God damn it. Sword and Shield in Generation, since Sephi, you said it's top tier easily. In Generations in the base game, Sword and Shield wasn't that great. I think it was alright, but not insane. It became really good through Chaos Oil, not the oils themselves. I just have to take a small peek. Kuripeka and Azuros. Okay. Where's the Azuros? Huh? Anyway. As far as I know, leviathans will never come to World. Yes, just makes me sad. I think I don't know if they made an announcement, but I think it's more or less confirmed that they won't make it into the game. Which is a bummer, because Lagiacrus is a pretty fun monster in my opinion. Not if you fight him underwater. But you know, only try Ultimate and try Hat underwater fights, luckily. Ha, PSP, Monster Hunter, where the claw began. Yeah. Do not remind me of that, please. Oh god, the good old days with the claw grip. After a few hours it got really painful. Like seriously. What's up? What did you throw? Huh? Why did you throw a flashball? Nice. Boom. I think he's even weak to ice. Oh, fuck. I forgot to show you my set. My apologies. Yeah, true Chaos Oil with Ultimate version. I think Chaos Oil 2 or 3, the fully upgraded version, even if you don't put Affinity Oil on it, it boosts your critical hits by 30%. It grants you KO damage, and I think some other effects too. And if you apply Mind's Eye oil, you get an instant sharpen. It's dumb. It's dumb. If you apply Affinity Oil, you will get a 60% crit, which isn't included in the in the meta setup, but 60% crit. If you're going for a more comfortable build, or if you don't care too much about critical builds in general and rather have survivability slotted into your set, 60% crit for free is insane. Like, a simple hunter art grants you 60% crit. Just think about that. Oh no. No, I don't have dung bombs. No. I forgot them. Shit. No, no, no. Please, I can't move. One. Boop. Almost rolled into that. Boom. MHFU boom. Who's throwing flash bombs? Does this Palico have flash bombs? Please don't tell me he's throwing flash bombs. Jesus. Oh, come on. Oh, never mind. I take it all back. 6% for free is insane. Yes. Welcome to Generation Ultimate Chaos Oil. I've actually seen a few people complain about it since, well, it grants you so many free boosts. Which is understandable because other weapons don't get them. And it's a pretty lazy way to buff a weapon, just give it 50,000 free stats. I don't know. Please don't. Do not. No. No. Don't want to get poisoned. Completely forgot the stamina drain in this game is insane. Holy. Please, I just want to run. Oh man. Hello there. Nice. Shit. Should have rode into the other direction. Man, I feel like I'm letting myself get weighted down because of what I told earlier. I feel like I'm not presenting myself from the best angle today, you know? My apologies. You get 60% if you get the free if you get the free chaos oil stacked. Huh. What do you mean by stacked? I'm pretty sure you only have to apply it and then apply the affinity oil. I think that's all you have to do for 60%. That looks funny. Nice. Today we won't have to grind, by the way. I think we can go to Huntering 6 somewhat easily. This is my set, by the way. I'm using the Bhanabras sword and shield, the ice one, because you can already obtain it in Huntering 4. It requires pretty easy to get materials, other than the annoying Bhanabra parts, of course. What makes it so good is a fuck ton of blue sharpness. Alongside razor sharp, I have way too much. Then, pretty high raw. Compared to the Nagakugasness, I have 40 true raw more than previously. Then I have 3 slots available and 20% ice. So since last stream I have, I think, the same amount of crit, but 40 more true attack and some additional, a fuck ton of more of blue sharpness. So yeah, I think we can get by. Only issue is, it might be, well, wait, are there 2 Azuros quests? Which one do I have to do? Deserted Island. Why do I not have the... I don't have the Deserted Island one. Yeah? Let's just do this one. Where did I stop? I told her, oh yeah. Compared to earlier the stream, I have so much more sharpness. I think I only dropped once during the stream so far. And a part breaker bonus and an exhaust bonus boost and a mind's eye boost as well. You only gain the mind's eye through the mind eye oil, I think. I don't think you get it by just applying chaos oil. was totally insane. I mean, it's still insane. The game's still popular. It's not it's not in the past yet. I wish I could record Generations Ultimate. That would probably motivate me a lot more to play it. Right now I'm still at G rank 4, I think. I think that's also the last one. But I haven't gotten into the end game grind yet. The thing is, I just can't get myself to really get behind the hunter arts. It's just not... I just don't enjoy them. Even though Sword and Shield has really easy to use hunter arts that only make it a lot more comfortable to play with, since, well, the round slash, I think, I think it's called round slash, or round force, it's round force, grants you an insane amount of invincibility frames. Then you have the evasion roll and the evasion plus sharpen roll, which also grants you 3 iframes. And then you have Chaos Oil, which is a massive boost to the performance of Sword and Shield. But I don't know, it just doesn't feel right to me. You definitely get the Mind Eye effect when you apply Chaos Oil. Okay, so the only boost from using the Mind's Eye oil is the instant sharpen. The oil itself doesn't have an effect then. If that's what I'm getting out of your replies. Boom. Buffer cats, let's go. I think the Azuros will go down. Oh yeah, he's already limping. He will go down very quickly. Jesus Christ. Look at that blood splatter. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Hello. Karma. It's karma. Wait, why does everybody have a defense buff and I don't? Objective cleared. Boom. If this wasn't the Azurus I had to kill, I'm going to kill somebody. Sped up version. Also, I didn't even notice, I was wondering, this is more off topic. Last stream somebody donated and I was wondering why my Streamlabs notification didn't play. And I think I've got it set up now and I've even added a I still don't have him. What am I doing wrong? Oh. Oh. I mean, oh man, I've oh man. Okay, so I've accidentally looked at the Hunter rank 1 key quests. Oops. But we had to do Barot and Kurapeko anyway, so it's fine. And we had to do the Royal Loot Rod, I think, too, to unlock the purple Royal Loot Rod, so it's fine. No time wasted. But yeah, I think I've got the Streamlabs notification set up, and I've even added a custom sound notification, which is just a stupidly sad nice. And I think the notification GIF should also be turned on, which a friend of mine made. It's a pretty cool custom animation. Yeah, with the Chaos Oil, the Mind's Eye is only an instant sharpener. I think the next time I'm going to play... Oh, that... I have to test that, actually. The next time I'm playing Generations Ultimate, I have to test if you apply the Mind's Eye oil, instant sharpen, and then apply the crit oil, and then apply the Mind's Eye oil again to sharpen, if the crit boost resets. Why is everybody here already? God damn it. Oh, perhaps after this quest I can upgrade my leg armor. Right now I'm using the low rank Azura's legs for torso up. Perhaps I can craft the high rank versions. Oh man, this is going to be wild. I don't think they have a lot of HP though. Oh, only 2 times. Gotta watch the second one too. Boom, boom, boom. No, 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 don't do it. They both go in rage mode at the same time. That looks stupid. God damn it. It's just a constant yeet and yoink. That was close. Come on, dude. This is actually fine. I think this is a lot more fun than doing one Azuros. Mostly it's not really fun to fight 2 monsters at the same time, but this is pretty manageable. Who needs dung bombs if you just fight 2 monsters at the same time? Oh man, it's so annoying if 2 monsters are in the same area in Monster Hunter World. Like, it is crazy. They just keep on screaming at each other's faces. Like, dude. Nice. Hello. God damn it. Oops. Come on, dude. Stupid Yagia. Boom. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. If you play Generations or Generations Ultimate, you do know there is a Redhelm Azuros, right? And I've seen a Reddit thread a few days ago. Somebody sent it in a group chat where somebody complained about Redhelm Azuros being too hard. Like, that really made me chuckle, since it's still Azuros, man. It's not hard. I do get that most deviant monsters are a pain, but Redhelm Azuros. Imagine you have to complain on Reddit that Redhelm Azuros is too hard. Just imagine. Not trying to shit talk him, but it's funny nonetheless. I hate how multiple monsters are high-ended in Monster Hunter World, and it happens all the time. Why do I get the same fucking notification twice? Oh, by the way, Safi, if you're still in chat, thank you for subscribing. I've just seen it. Appreciate it, buddy. Useless. Can I craft the better legs? No. No! King Scarabeus. Fuck. I should have perhaps during the stream. But yeah, thank you very much, dude. But yeah, if anybody's going wants to see an Iceborne stream, oh yeah, I totally forgot to tell you. I've done all the hot spring quests, so I have 150 health now. Huh? Oh, that's a disappointment. What was next? To Great Shaggy. God damn it. Alright. A very hard quest today, my friends. I have to recheck then, since I've sent a friend of mine the quest we have to do. 2 Nibelsnuff, 1 Sand Barrier. Oh my god. Oh no. I'm not sure if you can get to Hunter rank 6 today. Good job offline, not a weird shit. Wait. Shit. Oh man, I'm not focusing at all today. Well, why stream fast forwarded? This is just fast forward mode from the emulator, dude. But hey Shaded, how are you doing? Thank you for tuning in, buddy. When are you going to get that sub 110? Super Mario Odyssey any %? I am waiting. I am waiting. Look, first Monster Hunter I played was Try. Great Jagger was hard, alright. Hey man, I'm not going to judge the first time I played Monster Hunter Try. Oh, that was so long ago. I think I've got it shortly after release too. That was so long ago. I think 2010. Monster Hunter Try release date. 2009, August 1st, 2009. That was that was a long time ago. When I played that game the first time, I haven't even finished Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. And the first 3 years of playing Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, I was fucking bad. Like, really bad. So you can imagine how bad I was in Try. I think the first time I've defeated a bigger monster like Gobul, or I think even Lagiacrus, I was so happy. And I think I even ran the Great Jaggy armor set for way too long. But to be fair, it has pretty good offensive skills, so even back then I knew it's better to go for offensive skills, am I right? No prob, buddy, you do nice content about FFP, so I presume your Monster Hunter one is just as good. I mean, you can check it. That one is a tiny ass. Great Jaggy. You can check it. I'm currently, since my last series video, I've just been chilling and doing streams. So, I am waiting for the console update. I am waiting. But yeah, on console, I will try to do a first encounter for Furious Rajang and Raging Berkudios. I think I will. Oh man, those are going to be horrible. Straight up. I'm not sure if Furious Rajang is going to be worse than Guiding Lance Tempered Rajang, but we will see. I mean, he deals a fuck ton of damage. If you haven't done Tempered Rajang in Guiding Lance yet, oh man, you're in for a treat. One monster left. Boom, boom, boom. It's the second one. But yeah, back to Try. I think I've seriously used the Great Jaggy set for the entire low rank, and then farmed the high rank version. Oh wait, no. Oh my god. I think in Try you were able to, not in Try Ultimate, only in Try, you were able to upgrade low rank armor into high rank, even though you had corresponding high rank parts as well. So if you had a low rank set which was better than the high rank version in terms of skills, I think you were able to upgrade it up to a high rank. I might be wrong. It's been super fucking long since I've played Try. After finishing Try, I bought the PSP and Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, and man, it was a blast. I fell in love with dual blades. I mean, if you want to have some nostalgic experience too, and if you haven't seen it yet, I've streamed a whole playthrough of Monster Hunter Freedom Unite with Sword and Shield only. And let me tell you one thing. If there's a Monster Hunter game where Sword and Shield wasn't good, it's this one. It is so bad in Freedom Unite. But for you, man, where's the second Great Jaggers? Thank God. Monster Hunter Freedom Unite is one of those games I have a love and hate relationship with. At the same time, why I do hate it a lot, since it's pretty rough, it's pretty unfair, and it's harder than most other Monster Hunters. It's just so nostalgic to me. I don't know. Everything about the game just makes me feel good. Even if I watched those super old... He got smacked. Even if I watched those super old 2011, 2012 videos about Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, I just feel nostalgic about it and want to jump right back into the game, even though Sword and Shield sucked. How's SNES in this game? I think it's mediocre. I don't think it's good, but I also don't think it's bad. The last time I've played the game, which was I think mid 2019, was my last playthrough of this. In the end game, I was able to deal 30 to 50 damage per slash, and considering that monsters have like 6,000 to 8,000 HP, it's better than Freedom Unite, especially since you have new combos and shit, and you can roll out faster. You can roll out faster from your attacks. I think it's mediocre. I have to test again. It's definitely better than Freedom Unite Sword and Shield, but if you have an endgame set and you're only able to deal fucking 20 damage per slash, it's just sad. It's just sad. Oh man, next quest is going to be Purple Loot Rod. Nice. But yeah, Shaded, if you want to play the game, I can only recommend it to you. It's a very quick one. It only goes up to high rank and it doesn't have too many quests, unlike Monster in the World, Iceborne. It's very fun. I love this game. It's beautiful. It has very vibrant colors. It has a small roster of monsters, but the monsters that are in the game genuinely aren't bad. For the end game, you have stuff like Alatreon, you have Akantor, you have Ukanlos, you have Amatsugamatsuchi, I think. Amatsu. And you also have monsters like Xenogre, Tigrex, Brute Tigrex, Silver Rathalos, Gold Rathian. Oh shit. I didn't pay attention. If you could enlighten me, I'd like to know what YH means. I know what YW means, but you could upgrade from low to high rank, but you didn't gain the skills from high rank armor. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I knew that. But again, if I think these skills stayed the same. But for example, some armor parts from high rank are better than G rank in some games. So I think the same occurred in. He can poison, by the way. Occurred in Tri as well, where some, I think, for example, the Lagiacrus arms are better in terms of skills than the high rank version. This only an example. I don't know if that's actually the case. And I think that also made it more interesting since the Seadeus armor set was low rank exclusive. I don't think it had a high rank version since you only had the village Seadeus, I think. Yeah. Sounds about right. No, thank you. So in cases like those, where you didn't even have a high rank armor set, this wasn't even half a bad idea. I wish you could do the same in Monster in the World, since I think your fully upgraded mastering parts can go up to 170, 180 defense. And in comparison, if you want to rock a more optimized damage set with 1 or 2 Arc Temper Tear Strip parts, you'll have a random part with 74 defense. Like in comparison, that's nothing. That's not even half. Shit. And I think for the Frostcraft set, you even want the Draken arms from high rank. They are so good. Imagine if there was a mastering Behemoth armor set. Amatsu is the reason I consider Namiel terrible. Amatsu is a water elder done correctly. Namiel is a water elder designed with Lunastra outlook. I wouldn't say with Lunastra outlook. I think Namiel is far better than Lunastra. You can't compare them. I think Lunastra itself is fine, but man, I've done, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, I've just done tempered guiding lance Lunastra. And it's just not enjoyable at all. Of course, some people are going to like her. But I think she used her supernova like every 2 minutes. Fun. And then she has like 60k HP. Oh man. It's just such a mess. Lunastra itself, if she didn't have a lot of HP, she would be fine. If you could trip her consistently, she would be fine. Nope. You ain't getting none of that. But Amatsu Makutsuchi is... Oh, Amatsu. I'm just going to call him Amatsu. He's a cool monster. I think his design is very cool. He looks very good. He has a very unique design as well. To be fair, Namiya has a very unique design as well, but, you know. He looks so cool. He has a nice area. I think the immersion in this area is insane. It just looks crazy. And when you kill him, the sky clears up and it's just so beautiful. The only issue I have with Amatsu is he's a horrible sword and shield matchup. You can only attack his fins every so often. It's not super easy to hit him. And once we get to that point in this playthrough, you're going to see exactly that. And you're going to say, hey Phil, you were fucking right. But yeah, with other weapons like Insect Glaive or Great Sword, he's much more enjoyable. How can one like Permanent Supernova? I mean, some people also like Monster Freedom Unite with Sword and Shield. So you never know, am I right? How can you like Monster Freedom Unite with Sword and Shield? Wait, why? Did I already cough? Especially when people flash her all the time. I think people who flash Lunastra really don't have a clue about the game. And I don't think many players who don't look anything up realize that using a flash bomb makes her use the supernova. I don't play a lot of multiplayer, but every time I do join, I don't know. Oh, nice. Every time I do join a Lunastra investigation, because I didn't have one and I needed materials. Every time I join randoms, they flash bomb Lunastra. Why? There are so many YouTubers, so many different YouTubers, and I'm not going to talk about their content. It's just they have it, and they have Lunastra guides, etc. There are so many Reddit posts about that subject, and people still do not know. The game is over 2 years old. How do people not know this? I mean, of course, if you're a new player and you never played World before, I won't judge you. But if you've played the game for a longer time and you still do that, you should be ashamed of yourself. Honestly, you can make every monster kinda bad by saying tempered guiding lance before their name. Nope, I'm going to disagree. I think monsters like Savage Joe, even if they're tempered, are fucking nice. By far the worst one is Tempered Black Diablos. Oh my god. He is a one-shotting machine. He one-shots gunners through Fortitude and Rocksteady Mantle. It's so crazy. But yeah, Nagakuga coming up. Nagakuga coming up. I can't wait to take on Tempered Lunastra, honestly. Oh man. Huh? Oh, he's suspended. Why do you want to face her? What is your problem? I don't even... The thing is, Guiding Lance Tempered Lunastra is already pretty bad, right? We're going to get Arc Tempered Mastering Lunastra soon. Do you want to imagine that? I didn't bring dung bombs. I'm going to kill this guy quickly, so he won't interfere. I do not want to imagine how painful Arc Tempered Lunastra is going to be. But to be fair, I also don't want to imagine most monsters in Arc Tempered. I don't want to imagine Arc Tempered Black Velva Hazak. because his miasma is just going to destroy your ass. I don't want to think about arc-tempered Namiel, because hey man, if you get hit once, you are fucking dead. I don't want to imagine arc-tempered Kirin in Master Rank, because his tempered version already bursts the shit out of you. There's just so many reasons to not look forward to mastering arc-tempers. Hold up, this is a loot road. That's this poison. Just noticed that. That's kinda dope. Yeah, it's the Royal Loot Rod. I don't know if he's in Generations Ultimate. Monster Hunter Portable Third introduced. By the way, I'm lacking behind chat. Introduced a few new subspecies. We have Green Nagekuga, we have Steel Uragan, we have Royal Loot Rods, we have Brute Tigrex, we have we have Jade Barrot, we have Sand Barriot. Portable Third introduced a lot of different new subspecies, which is pretty cool. I don't know if Royal Loot Rod got taken over to Generations Ultimate. I think all of the other variants did get taken over. I believe it was got removed from, with Try, or was it 4? 4, I think. Tempered Black Blows has been in World Demon since base game. Base game was easy though. Like, not even kidding. Base game, tempered monsters didn't deal a ton of damage. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, come on. What do you have? He's dead. Nice. He is dead. Okay, let's focus on Nagekuga then. Can I get this green Moi? Nope. Too late. Yeah, that's still Blue Drop. Yeah. That Blue Drop is pretty cool. He doesn't have any new moves, he's just poison. Yeah, not gonna lie, I can handle Tempered Master Rank. But Arc Tempered isn't too much for me. I really hope they're going to revamp the entire Arc Tempered system. If the monsters get the same boost as in base game, shit is going to be fucking ridiculous. Even for range players. I think range players will not have any fun playing the game. Because even a footstep is going to one-shot them. I mean, let's be real about it. Tempered monsters and Guiding Lens already one-shot those guys. Man, I am dodging horribly today. Like level 140, Guild Rajang, you know? Oh man. Apex Rajang. I do not want to remember. Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate with the leveling system. And the, what was it called? Something Forest. I think that was very bad. I think that was a horrible system. Damn, I'm bad today. I'm really bad. Apex in general was a very, very weird concept. Which I didn't like. And then, what did they get? I think 3 times VHP. Or 300% HP and 200% attack and defense. The level 136 or above monsters. Like, that's way too much. That's way too much. Come on, please. Let me heal. The poison one isn't in Generations Ultimate. Hold up, he said Steel Uragan. Shoot me. Does Steel Uragan exist? I can't remember if he exists in other games than thingy. I know Crystal Beard exists, but he's a deviant, so that doesn't count. Lutros is in Generations Ultimate, just not the poison one. That's weird, to be honest. Since... Holy shit, can you stop it? Since... I think almost every... Jesus. I think almost every other monster is in the game. And I'm not sure if they advertised the game as such, but I do recall them officially saying that they have every monster in the game that they added to any Monster Hunter. Ooh. I kinda hate Guiding Lands. It makes the other 6 maps pointless, and unless you're still grinding decorations. I mean, that is true. But in return, you do have a piece of a map from every other map. I think my personal issue with Guiding Lands isn't the concept of it. I think it's actually quite fun. As long as you have the Fortify mod. I think what's bad about Guiding Lands is that it's way too expensive. If you want to play several different weapon types and want 2 to 3 weapons each, you will have to pay way too many materials to get all the augments, and then we still have custom upgrades. Add these to the weapons and you have so much you have to farm. I don't know, I think it's a bad system. Or it's too expensive. They should have made them a lot cheaper to begin with. Your emulator does so much justice to Naga, he looks amazing. Upscaled version of the emulator, of course, upscales textures and models, and they look nice. Like they look really nice. Shit. Yes, Steel Gun was in Tri Ultimate. Was he in Generations Ultimate though? That's my question. Boom. You need to... Stupid mobs. Shit. Oh. Well, the issue is how each map only gets 2 sectors in the Guiding Lands. And as a result, there's no sense that the monster actually live in that environment. I mean... I can understand that. I can dig it. The issue is you can't combine all the different maps. I think they could... I think what they should have done is given each section 4 different areas. I think that would be fine. Or just make an entirely new map and then split it up between those. I don't know. I guess if you do want to have the... Okay, let's get this. Thank you. If you do want to have that sort of immersion, you know, that I can totally understand why you're disappointed in the design. From a gameplay perspective, it's not even too bad. Like, honestly. You can trade pretty much everything at the Elder Melder though. I mean, yes, but if you do know what you need in terms of materials, you don't need to trade anything, since you obviously only go for the monsters you want the materials of. For example, you can trade, of course, but if you need Nagakuga materials, you will not farm Banbaro or Barriot, you know? I mean, or perhaps you do. If you just kill everything at sight, it doesn't matter. Then the trading function obviously is pretty nice. I haven't used the trading system once though, not even once. So I don't know if it's good or bad. So I can't make a general statement about it. Give me real decos instead of the dual deco stuff. Oh god, oh man. There's literally hundreds that are worthless. I mean, true. I don't think dual decorations were a good idea, to be honest. Monsters in the World already had a fuck ton of skills you had in your sets. This only adds more. I think they could have... I think they could have added very neat skills via decorations with level 4 slots. And don't give every better piece a level 4 slot. What they could have done is, for example, add shit like Master's Touch with 3 skill points, right? And you'd need 3 level 4 decorations to have Master's... Hitbox, excuse me. Jesus. I'm not a pussy, I'm not going to heal. And you need 3 skills points from that. Please die. Phew. Living on the edge. Jesus Christ. Nice. Sorry, I have to... Nice, okay. I didn't have to heal. Oops. That would have been cool to add skills that weren't available. But as it is right now, you basically have... Well, there are people who are mastering 700 and plus and haven't seen a single handicraft plus decoration yet. Which is absolutely insane to think about. What do you mean by... oh. You don't like getting peak vitality decoration when the point of peak is not to get hit. I mean, that's true. That is a... There are very, very, very weird combinations of skills. What do I need for this upgrade? Oh. Technically, we can get this already. It's a 12 more. Oh my goodness. That sword and shield would be really good. It's whatever. Perhaps we can... Nah, it's fine. It's fine. 2 Nibblesnarf, Green Nagakuga. Let's do Green Nagakuga first. Yeah, I'm a kill everything inside guy. But well then, for you the trade system is pretty nice. I mostly try to either lure out monsters I'm actually going to kill, or just going to reset my guiding lens until something comes across me that I actually need. Right now I have the waste and the volcano at level 7, so my priorities right now are grinding tempered Rajang. He's not fun. He is not fun. Give me those mega potions. I will need them. 1 second. Oh no. Give me my might seeds. Dude, I could go on for hours about the deco combos. Allow me to cap off this whole rant with 1 deco combination. Max might and constitution. I mean, to be it isn't the worst one, since you do spend less stamina and regain your stamina quite more quickly to proc it again, you know? It's not the worst. I think vitality and peak performance is worse than that. You have another Veggie Elder ticket for me? Thank you. Green Nagakuga. I think even for gameplay, Guiding Lance undermines the pacing that is at the heart of Monster Hunter. That is selecting a target, monsters, preparing beforehand and heading into the map to find it. And then repeating the process once you've killed a monster in 50 minutes without dying 3 times. I mean, it's... You can't blame them. Every Monster Hunter game, they have to try something new. They can't come up with the same game over and over again. Otherwise people won't buy it. They have to do something new to make it exciting. And Guiding Lance is certainly one of their better ideas compared to underwater fighting, compared to leveling up random quests to level 140 to get better charms. Compared to older titles, Guiding Lance is way better. I don't think it's optimized, I don't think it's perfect. It certainly has its flaws. But I personally enjoy it a lot more than level 140 or Deviant monsters. Phil Body Pal Homie, Max Might Stamina Surge exists in the case of decos existing. You'd rather get the stamina back faster. Why not both? I haven't really paid attention to any of these stamina reduction or whatever decoration, since, well, Sword and Shield doesn't need to do stamina management. And there he is, Green Nagakuga. First time he appeared in Monster Hunter. He's pretty fun. He's cool. he does a fuck ton of jumps, but but is exhausted very quickly. You will see he can chain a ton of jumps with each other, and I think his spikes can KO you. Like if you shoot spikes from his tail, they KO you. Already staggered. Boom. Nice. Oh yeah, they have the spinny spins now. Oh yeah, and he does 2 jumps instead of 1, but I don't know why. Man, why do I keep messing up his Scream Moi? It's really not that hard. Oh yeah, his tail apparently also isn't a weak spot. What, not weak spot, but it's more resistant. Regular Nagakuga also doesn't have one. Oh yeah, and if you break his eye, it's a very, very tiny detail. If you break Nagakuga's eye, his left eye breaks. This Nagakuga's right eye breaks. Unless I'm super mistaken, I'm talking out of my ass again. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Oh man, that was some damage. Oh, and he can do this twice. He's a tiny bit different. I think the green Nagakuga bow is really good. There is no green Nagakuga sword and shield, I think. Some weapons, mysteriously enough, have green Nagakuga weapons, some don't. I never understood the concept of a few weapons are going to get a weapon from this monster, a few won't. It's the same monster in the world. Some weapons do get Odogaron weapons, some do get Valhazak weapons. Sword and Shield didn't get either of them. Some get cool models from Namiel, some get bone weapons. Why? Just be consistent about it. I genuinely don't understand. Well, it's not that a new way to play the game exists. It's the only way once the story wraps up. After that, I rolled through it just by memory. I didn't even look at the screen. After that, if you ain't doing guiding lands, you ain't making endgame progress. I mean, holy, why am I still messing this up? Fuck off. Please don't poison me. Boom. So I like guiding lands until I realized how much I overused it as an endgame mechanic. Like you said earlier, if you want to play multiple weapons, it's an absolute torture. This is one of the reasons why I will not grind everything. I'm currently grinding a lot of weapons, and I've already fully augmented my gold Raffian sword and shield. So I'm pretty happy about that. I have a fuck ton of tempered Rajang mats, and I have quite a few of great Spirit Vein gems. So I'm certainly getting somewhere. No gold Raffian GS PP hands. Really? Ouch. That's weird since... Oh man. That's weird since there were... Not gold Raffian necessarily, but there definitely were... Oh damn. Raffian great swords in the past. Boom. Oh, by the way, Shiro-u. I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm sorry. I'm just a German guy. Thank you for tuning in, buddy. Hope you're doing great. Enjoy the stream. The double block. This is probably one of the very, very rare occasions where I actually block. If I can't dodge an attack. It's pretty... Okay. Okay, if we do a highlight thingy, that has to come into the highlights. God damn it. I don't necessarily get asked that, but I do see it quite often how people talk about when you should block with sword and shield. And most of them think something like guard 5 or guard up on Sword and Shield is a good idea. Which it isn't. I think you should only block with Sword and Shield if you're in a pickle. The reason why I went from bow insect life main to pure insect life main Iceborne was the guiding lance. I didn't want to do it for like 3 to 4 insect lives, then a bow for every element. A friend of mine, the one I'm playing with right now, just finished all of his bows plus custom augments, so he's pretty happy. That was that was a hot dunk. It was. That was pretty sweet. Sadly, monsters don't chill on the ground for 50 years in World when you dunk them out of the air. Boom. I just wanted to say I need a healing. Thank you, People Poo Poo. Or Honk Boy. Either one of them. Finally, Jesus. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. How did this Green Nugget Cougar take less time than a fucking Barrett? Clown party. A fast shadow. I mean, shaded. I can't use that argument to say that's the reason why I'm a Sword and Shield man. I'm going to have a very bad time, since when Safijiwa comes around, I do want a set of 2 for every element. I do want 2 Blast SNES, I want 2 Ice SNES, and so on. So I need a total of 18 Sword and Shields. Imagine, just imagine how many fucking materials you need for 3 extra slots, augment slots, and then augments for 18 rare 12 weapons. It's way too much. Way too much. Baleful Giginox. We have to do regular Giginox first to unlock it. Hunt Giginox. I feel like in Guiding Lands better. Oh, I feel like I'd like Guiding Lands better if you leveled up the actual 6 maps by doing expeditions, investigations, or any quests in that area. At least then Deco and Deco grinding would also contribute towards endgame. That's fair. Oh, by the way, I haven't greeted you either, Alpha Benson. So sorry for missing you. I've just read our chat messages and didn't look at who wrote them. So yeah, welcome, buddy. How would I improve Guiding Lands? I think I would have. Oh god, why? Oh god. I think I would have added more areas. I think I would have not given monsters a boost to their stats simply because they're in Guiding Lands. I can get the idea for boosting monsters like Tsitsiyaku, who are a joke anyway. But monsters like Lunastra or Rajang, they don't need any more boosts compared to their quest versions. Why do they get boosts? I think I would have removed that mechanic. Then I also would have probably, I don't know. I think I would have changed the materials. I wouldn't have. What is going on with my subscribers? Sephi, you just subscribed and I have -1 again. What the fuck? What is going on? People are unsubbing like crazy. I'm going to drop below 2k again. Jesus Christ. Sorry. Ginox, that's a name I didn't hear. I haven't heard in a long time. Giginox is pretty lame. I don't like him. There are far better monsters out there. But yeah, Guiding Lands, back to Guiding Lands. I would have definitely lowered the material costs, and I don't know if I would have necessarily split between tempered and regular materials. I think that, I don't know. You go through ultimate after third or jump to a new title. We'll have to see. I might go back a step further into Monster Hunter Freedom 1. Since many people suggested it out of memes. Since Sword and Shield is so good in that game, and that game is fucking weird. Like, it's serious. It's very, very, very weird. YouTube going wild again. Sefi, I really don't know. I do genuinely feel like it's just accounts that have been spam accounts or just super inactive are just getting deleted. That happens sometimes. I can't imagine that so many people unsubscribe in one day. Don't tell me that you prefer kids over Gigi. Okay, I won't tell you then. But yeah, I do think I'm going to do Monster Hunter Freedom 1 after this. Since it's very old, it's going to be awkward as fuck. I'm going to tell you that. It's super awkward. If you've never seen Monster Hunter Freedom 1, oh man, you're in for a treat. Oh no. Oh no. What on God's green earth is this monstrosity? I tapped over to Discord for 3 seconds and come back to this. This is Giginox. Wait, isn't he in Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate as well? He appeared first in Monster Hunter Tri, then made it into third, and was given a subspecies with Baneful Giginox, and then reappeared in Monster Hunter Tri Ultimate. I don't know if he was in 4 Ultimate. Giginox is basically Kezu 2.0. He has a better design, he's more fun than Kezu. But he's weird too. Like he has 2 heads instead of his tail. And if he's unraged, his actual head is his weakness. And if he's enraged, his tail is his weakness. And on the other parts you're bouncing. It's weird. Have you tried Frostcraft SNS? It's really powerful. It's about 400 to... 1 second. 400 to 500 every hit. Yeah, I have tried it. I really, really want to have the SNS buff and Safichiva equipment so I can make a video about it. He's screaming a lot today. Fishy bomb. I'm very much looking forward to making a Frostcraft Sword and Shield video. I think not too many people know about it, since I've only seen a single video. And I think it'd be interesting for quite many different players who like Sword and Shield and who like to use Perfect Rush. Especially since Frostcraft is one of the skills that are more interactive than, let's say, Master's Touch. No, he isn't. No, this thing is not in Generations Ultimate. That's my reaction. Papyrus Super Spaghetti. Thank you for doing an hi meme lord. You can also call me Phil. How you doing, Papyrus Super Spaghetti? There's one. I just call you PSP. Which is ironic since I'm playing a PSP game. Wait, no, PSS. My bad. Not PSP. Dude, that Lagombi is going on my nerves. Getting on my nerves. No, don't poison me. Okay. Giginox has the bad poison. The one that takes 2 or 3 times as quickly as the regular one. And oh my god, it deals a lot of damage if you get hit. He finally fucked off. Nice. But yeah, Shaded, generally I know I've played every Monster Hunter except for the super old ones, which basically had a remake by Monster Hunter Freedom and Monster Hunter Freedom 2. So I didn't really care about them. So there is no monster I don't know. Other than the very new monsters, of course. So, but I think you also started with Monster Hunter World, right? And then played Generations Ultimate afterwards, so... I do think there are a few monsters you don't know yet. Well, you didn't know Giginox, you didn't know purple loot rod. Do you, I think you don't know Steel Uragan either then. Oh, you also don't know. He's not in this game, but he's in Tri Ultimate. There's a Lunar Nagakuga. He's pretty cool. He can go invisible. And you fight him in the tower. There is also a white ebony or ebony. I think it's ebony. Lagiacrus in Tri Ultimate and an abyssal Lagiacrus in Tri Ultimate. He is cool. You can only fight him underwater though. Start with monster. He is getting eaten. Start with monster underwater, then play Generations. Yeah, as I thought. You know, you probably should go back to the old games just to revisit them, to have a feeling for them. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Whew. I know it might not be as fun, and you certainly have to get used to them first. But it's definitely worth a shot. No, 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 no. Let me, no. Please. I don't want to get poisoned. Thank you. Boom. Ba-dum-bum. Oh, nice. A trippy trip. Shouldn't he be dead soon? No, no. Ah! Those bombs he pulls out from his back head or just his tail. Okay, he's going to die soon. They can explode quickly or slowly. So most of the times you want to get away from them as soon as possible. Okay, he's not going for me again. Boom, boom. Boom. I want to touch you. So this one has deadly poison. Yes, he does. The subspecies we're going to do right after this. Uh-oh. Is... ah, shit. Okay. You can see the damages. The Giginox we're going to do afterwards is the Baneful Giginox, and he appeared in this game, and he does thunder attacks. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. He's a yellow and red Giginox. This one goes from a weird blue shade to black, and the next one goes from a greenish yellow to red, like a tomato red. It's a really strong red. It's funny. I think he's better than this monster. My first one was Monster Hunter Freedom Nights. Though right now I'm playing replaying Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. It's a really fun, not just nostalgia. I haven't played Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate in quite a while. I think the last time I've played it was in 2016. So that's 4 years ago, I guess. Man, that's 4 years ago. Holy fuck. What am I doing? Can you stop it? Oh yeah, and the quick one has a small radius and the slow one has a bigger radius. Just so you know. If you're ever going to play this game, might as well take the tips. The yeet and yoink. Boom. Please. Nice. Please. Wait, shouldn't he be dead soon? What am I missing? My first ever... Oof. My first ever Monster Hunter I've played. Please. That's how you lose your entire health bar. The first Monster Hunter I've ever played was actually Monster Hunter Freedom. Then I've played Monster Hunter Freedom 2. Didn't even finish the first one. Nice. And then I've played Monster Freedom Ultimate. Freedom Unite. Huh? Oh, shut the fuck up. I don't want to do the warning. And then I played Monster Hunter Tri, and then I played Monster Hunter Portable Third, and then I basically went with the release dates and played one after another. The only Monster Hunters I haven't played were the PS2 ones, which, as I said, except for a few tiny things, were basically Monster Hunter Freedom and Monster Hunter Freedom 2. Or basically Monster Hunter Freedom. That's such a fair poison though, it ticks hard but it's not that long, whereas the poison in Iceborne lasts for the same duration as normal poison. It's the same way in Generations Ultimate, and then they messed it up in World. I think this might also be the normal poison duration, so can't really say that. Ripped at the seams. I do have to do this quest, right? Baneful, yes. Not the double quest. A friend of mine just told me that we deal insanely low damage. I can believe him, since well, it took over 10 minutes to kill Giginox. It happens, whatever. Then we shall deal a small amount of damage. But yeah, I'm not sure if poison duration is differed between those two in this game. Might be the same. I think it actually is the same. In Iceborne, I think the bad poison from Gold Rathian is fucking bullshit. It lasts so long and it's so... My god. If you weren't able to chuck in max potions like crazy, I would have lost my mind. What is that set? Water attack plus 2 bonus shot. Light bow gun, it seems. Okay. Hit me up, fam. I'm looking forward to it. Let's go. Let's do this. YouTube deleted some channels that have been inactive for extended periods of time. I'd have to see if other channels are getting affected by this, because I'm very curious. It just can't be that I lose so many subscribers today. It just can't. So yeah, this is Baneful Giginox. He's the Thunder variant, and he can stun you, of course. And I can't block this without guard up, and if you mid-attack while he's charging it, you can't get out of it. His charge up move is a bit bullshit. But hey, it happens. Gold Rathian's poison's terror, and see, he is Tomato Boy. He's just red. He looks so goofy. Sayonara. See? I have to... If you're under him, you can't get out. If you're on his tail, it's fine. Or his head, so... I probably shouldn't stand right beneath him anymore. Gold Rathian's poison's terror. Yeah, it is. I do wonder though how... When it applies, sometimes I get hit by a tail whip and it doesn't affect me twice in a row. Sometimes I just get poisoned instantly. So I'd be... If it is related to which part of the tail hits you, then it makes sense. But I do think that I've gotten hit by the tail itself and didn't get poisoned. Also, monsters in this game have a super short scream range, which I miss in World. I do not like how much range the screams have in World. Even screams that have always been short, like Nagakuga, have way too much range now. It's not a big deal, but it's annoying. But in return, you can roll through every single scream without having evasion, I think. You can't do that in older games. For example, his scream. You can't roll through it without evasion too. And I think even with evasion too, it's very finicky. Damn that color change. I wonder what the developers went through when they were arguing about his design. Well, there's Red Queso. I mean, true. Red Queso was a lot stronger in the red shading, though. I think Red Queso is one of the most uninspiring monsters in terms of subspecies they've ever created. He's literally Queso in red and a different weakness. He hasn't got. He has a few augmented moves or enhanced moves. They're still the same, just more thundery. He doesn't have a different element. He doesn't have anything going for him other than the normal Queso design, and I don't understand why. Red Queso in theory could be so cool. Imagine if he spit water instead. Akil Shahid, hey man, thank you for tuning in. Hi to you too, hope you're doing fine. Enjoy the stream, and if you have any questions, let me know, buddy. Otherwise, you can always feel free to join chat. So they figured Gigi needs one too. I mean, that is true. Regular Giginox is white or pale blue. And at least the unraged one. And the enraged, baneful, Jesus Christ, Giginox is red, so I think that fits. If it's an homage or a reference to Ketsu, I can get behind it. But I don't think it is. Naga's range in bird is so relevant though, his row is one of the easiest to dodge. Well, it always has been. But if you're just spacing out to chuck a potion or sharpen your weapon, then it does make a difference. Oh man. Naga, Kuga and Tigrex, I think, in older games are the easiest to dodge through. The harder ones are Uragan and Devil Joe, they have very tight frames. And Duramboros is, I think, the hardest. I think you have one frame to roll through it. I think Amatsu is also pretty hard. But it's just practice. One thing that sets me off though, different games have different starting points where the scream starts. In this game, for example, you have to dodge earlier than in Generations Ultimate for most streams. You know? In Generations Ultimate you don't have the same time to roll through an attack than in Portable Third. Why are you pinging? Oh god damn it. You can't you can't destroy your own traps in this game. Geo spoils me Kinsect earplugs. Imagine if it had heavy earplugs or high grade earplugs, my bad. Imagine that was the case. That would be fucking nice. He looks so weird if his head is broken. Look at this. Boom, boom. Boom. I'm lazy, dude. I don't even want to dodge that. Wind pressure, though. You know, in 4 Ultimate I've played a lot of Insect Glaive myself. So I do know how you feel. When I stopped playing Insect Glaive, I really felt that. I also miss that you can almost instantly get back the Insect Glaive buffs. I think in World you can't. Just I don't know if that mechanic is in Generations Ultimate, but it certainly is in 4 Ultimate, where you can have an attack and speed boost and then refresh the entire timer by getting the defense boost. That is so handy in 4 Ultimate. You can't do that in World, I know that for sure. However, the most questionable one is, on the list of raws is, I can ignore with Kinsect buffs in Generations Ultimate, is Gamoth. I don't know how he landed in the low grade raw list. I didn't even know that. Because I never run earplugs outside of Monster Hunter Freedom Unite with Hammer. Outside of that, I do not run heavy earplugs at all. Or if I play Hammer in 4 Ultimate. I think Hammer is one of the only weapons that benefits quite a lot from earplugs. Tabris, what's up? Thank you for tuning in. Hey man, just passing by. Where is he? There he is. To say how much I love your videos. They're as chill as it gets and incredibly relaxing. Thanks for the content, enjoy your day. Hey man, thank you a lot. Means a lot to me. Appreciate it, man. If you have any questions regarding Sword and Shield, just ask. But thank you. It's nice to hear stuff like that since today is a very weird day. I've seen people subscribing and my subscriber count goes down by a fuck ton. I don't know what's going on. Today is a very weird day. I'm constantly losing subscribers today. It's weird, but it happens. So what's next? Sand Barriot. Oh my god. Today's quests are so bad. So we have to do regular Barriot to unlock Sand Barriot. We have to do regular Uragan to unlock Steel Uragan, and then we have to do Rathalos. And then we have to do the respective subspecies too. Oh man. Let me just quickly get a drink. Because I need it. Orange will refresh red and white. That's the thing in world. I don't recall that. Wait, oh my god, we have to do 2 Nibus now as well. Hunter Rank 5 has so many key quests, it's insane. Dum bum. Nice. I do think... Didn't they nerf the duration of the buffs then? 100%, I'm 100% sure buffs lasted longer either way in older titles for thingy for Insect. If I'm misremembering, I'm sorry. Let's grab some of these bombs because they can be used against them in a pretty funny way. I've received a message. He's taking a piss. Nice. I think buffs the last shortened word. Yeah, see, actually why he still takes a piss. Once in the word, I spawn insect glaive buffs. Insect glaive has really been buffed in Iceborne. Press X to doubt. I probably should have googled for something else. Oh man. It feels like it from Generations Ultimate to World, I had to manage buffs better in World. And again, I had to have Extract Hunt. Oh yeah, that was the thing. See, I don't think it refreshes the entire buff. I think it's also not as easy to have your Kinsec carry those buffs for a longer time. But hey, I didn't play Insect Glaive in World a lot. I played it a few times in the arena and that's it. I liked... Oh, nice, Oracle. Back in the day, I certainly enjoyed myself with Insect Glaive, but nowadays... well, to be fair, I only play Sword and Shield, so... It was buffed, but just barely. How was it buffed? Oops. Where are you, buddy? Wait, holy. Hello. Boom, boom, boom. Harpurboka is one of the most boring monsters in the entire game. I don't like him. Ooh, close one. You need to die. We don't talk about arena insect glaive sets. Hey man, every arena set is shit. Okay, not everyone, but a ton of them. So that doesn't mean a lot. And if you never play, oh god, you haven't played older games, you should see older game arena sets. They are bad. Like seriously bad. What are you doing? Huh? But why? Again? I take it. Oh, it doesn't target me. You can break his claw and his mouth, I think. Nice. Huh? He is teleporting quite a lot. They buffed insect stuff, not the actual weapon. This sounds like the Capcom I know. Look at this. I'm not even sure if he goes for me. He doesn't. Ah. Unfortunate. The biggest buff to insect glaive was the downward thrust. That one looks cool though. Not gonna lie. That one looks fucking cool. Now look at this. What? Why is he targeting him now? You are kidding me, man. He can eat those bombs and then get staggered and you can fish him out. Bruh. Bruh. Please go after... Thank you. And it's gone. And boom. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. My bad, man. Misclicked. I think we deal like literally no damages. Holy shit. Has a cool move, motion value too. I think when I watched your Nagakuga run back then, I've seen her using it quite a lot and it looks cool. It looks so fucking cool. I think it's one of the best looking moves in Monster Hunter. I've played around with Insect Glaive a bit in the training area. That move is hella fun. Like, it's really fun. Finally. One monster left. Okay. I want your calves. You find the answer. Oh no, I've just tapped out for a millisecond and immediately saw a Reddit post. Oh no. I do not want to watch it. Reddit posts are a specialty for themselves. Like it is insane what some people post on that website. Of course, I do not judge if anybody can't play Monster Hunter well. But if you post about you needing 49 minutes to kill Velkhana and complaining about it like it's an unfair fight, like it's bullshit, then I'm going to judge that, well, it's not bullshit. He is... oh my god, he's big. That's what she said. Holy shit. Compare that to the one we had before. Jesus Christ. You use it out of the tenderize and the Naga happens to clag a lot. I guess. I haven't run Naga yet, but to be fair, I haven't run anything, so. And into the ground again. Oh man, I forgot. I don't automatically sheath my weapon. Don't do it. Phil, I have something for you. Oh no. Not another Reddit post, please. Don't do it. Damn boy, he thick. He's a thick boy. At least thank you for tuning in. How are you doing? Check your Discord DMs when you get the chance. Oh no. Oh no. Please at least tease me about what it is. I'm already afraid. I think the worst kind of Reddit posts are the ones complaining. I don't mind, I really don't mind, if you take 40 minutes to kill your queen. I was at that point too. My very first Akantor in Monster Freedom Night took me 41 minutes. I think this was also my longest hunt. So I do not judge if somebody takes a long time to kill something. It's just, why do you complain about it? It's obvious that you don't know the monster yet. So the monster in most of the cases isn't bullshit, it's just you not having the experience yet. If you play a game like Monster Hunter or Dark Souls for the first time, you naturally won't be super good. It's just something that comes with practice. And if you don't practice, well, something's going to feel bullshit because you didn't know how to position yourself against it or how to dodge through it, whatever. That's peak Reddit. That's peak Monster Hunter World Reddit. Oh no. I've seen some questionable stuff on that website. I think one of the more controversial posts that people have on that subreddit is rate my builds. Look, I have a new sword and shield build. How good is it? It has health boost 3. It has divine blessing 5. It has guard up. It has guard 5. It has wide range 5. It has whatever supportive skill. Why do people build this? One of the things I still don't get is why people build in a free meal secret. The argument that you'd have infinite max potions isn't bad, but you can just bring a Farcaster to your item sets. Go back to the camp and restock 7 mega potions at a time. That way you indirectly have infinite max potions. Of course, they are finite. You do not have an endless amount of them. But if you have like 500 max potions, chances are you're not going to use 500 max potions in a single fight. Free meal secret I do not get. I can get behind free meal 1, since it's a single skill point. It isn't expensive at all, but having three Tigrex parts, just to have that, I feel like that's a waste. You sacrifice so many skills for it. Homie, my first Nargacuga ever in Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. Took me 45 minutes and I loved it, but I realized I was terrible at first try. I recall that. Oh my god. Oh man, I don't know who did it, but there were a few people who made fun of you for taking so long for Nargacuga. Since he's generally one of the easier monsters in Monster Hunter and easy to pick up too. That was fun. Already 2 hours into the stream, Jesus. There he is lying. He looks like he took a pretty massive chill pill. Like he's knocked out from a hangout or something. Cooling effect is at the same time. At the exact same frame. Nice. Alright, let's look at your Reddit post, buddy. Hellish Fiend Valhazak, 49 minutes and 42. Hunts like these are much more valuable than your typical speedrun in 5 minutes, Immo. The feeling of barely beating a monster makes it so much more satisfying experience. What the fuck? What the fuck? But why? That wasn't even Gold Crown. But why? I mean, of course, if you enjoy yourself a longer hunt, I'm not going to tell you no, you can't. But why? Like, you can only make that statement if you've ever speedran or cleared a monster so quickly. How can you make a statement about what you enjoy more if you haven't even beaten a monster in under 5 minutes? And the thing is, if you ever beat Valhazak in under 5 minutes, for example, chances are you are never going to take 49 minutes again. I think I should I think I should implement a face cam to my streams, because I am making the weirdest faces. Seriously though, what is that post? I mean, for the first hunt, I'd rather have a challenge that isn't over in 4 minutes. I can get behind that. But if I have to grind something, I don't want every hunt to take 50 minutes. That takes ages to get your weapon, your armor set, endgame gear, augmentations. No. I can see you taking that. 3 me on the combo decor is fine. Is it on combo decorations? So he's the first real wall monster until you're fighting Nibel Jones Loot Rod. Who? Oops. Who's the... Oh, Nagikuga. Who's Nibel? Do you mean Nibel Snarf or Happelbocker? Oh fuck, he's Nibel Snarf. My bad, sorry. He's Nibel Snarf. I don't think Nibel Snarf is a wall monster. He's very easy. He doesn't have a lot of moves in his arsenal. The Jomes aren't walls either. Oh, never mind. Thank goodness I get up there. He can be a real bitch. Once he got stuck here, I think I told this the first time we've seen Barriot on stream. That was weird. You're welcome, I just broke Phil. You wish. It's Barriot time. He's an annoying bitch, just like in World. He is super annoying. Please. Already raged. Damn. I think you can't dodge through his scream if you do not have evasion plus in this game. Boom. Good thing I have an ice sword and shield, right? Boom, boom. It's so annoying. Boom, boom. Come on, dude. I absolutely hate this monster. He's hands down my least favorite monster in the Generations Ultimate. He is my least favorite. He's high up there. It's not that he feels bullshit or deals bullshit damage, it's just he jumps around like fuck for way too much. And if you can't catch up with a monster, it's just so annoying. And even if you break his wings, it's still annoying. I should probably work on that. Fucking hell. Come on, dude. What? Already? Why am I KO? Boom! No, no, no. Don't do it. Body check. Also, what was it called? Crouch fire, I think. I don't know. Heavy bowgun has that certain mode you can go into. I think it's crouch firing. And you can already do that in Portable Third. However, you can't roll out of it. So whenever you go into the... Oh, that dealt a lot of damage to him. Whenever you go into that mode, you're in for a beating. Unless you have a shield on. Boom. But I need to take a piss. Pee-poo poo-poo, how the fuck are you sleepy? What? Why are you... Why are you down there? I'm so confused. I think Barret in Monster in the World is far worse than in his original form. But I feel the same about Brachydios as well. I do not like Brachydios in World. Siege? Huh? Siege? Nah, Siege fights are... They're alright. I don't enjoy them, but... At least you don't have to think too much when doing them. But in cases like these, you do have to think. And I'd much rather have a boring fight where I don't have to do anything, compared to a fight where a monster just jumps around. Look at this. It's it's crazy, dude. Please stop it. Amber Fang's broken. Can I please break your wings? Boom, boom. I have a feeling that pure raw sword and shit isn't that great in this game. I do think hybrid builds are the best. Or rather just a high raw, high elemental sword and shield. Because Jesus, I don't think I deal any damage. Finally, thank you. Much needed damage. Give me your right wing. Shit. I'm not even sure if you can... My apologies, I'm not even sure if you can roll through his body check in this game. Shader, tell me about your other least favorite fights. I think my personal least favorite fights are Uragan. Oh my god, the Master Rank Uragan in Iceborne is horrible. He is straight ass. I think he's my least favorite monster in Iceborne. Because he just throws his rocky rocks through the entire area. It's absolutely insane. And then of course they all explode at once and deal way too much damage. And if he's tempered in guiding lands, have fun, buddy. I hate mastering Uragan. Brachydios is pretty high up there. I've never been a fan of him, but I do think he got worse in Iceborne. Sayonara. Barriot is pretty bad. He can be a pretty enjoyable fight, but most of the times, no. Just no. Leviathans is pretty boring too. Which other hunts do I dislike? Let me think. Xenorchia is fucking cool. Iceborne Tigrex is way better than base old generation Tigrex. Sup, Buggy? What's up? Lunastra. Iceborne Lunastra is one of my least favorites. Kirin. I don't like Kirin either. But now that you can soften his body, he's at least somewhat okay. Kushala Daora is so and so. You can lock him and make the entire fight a joke. Or you don't lock him and the entire fight is a very tedious one that you don't really want to do. Okay, now let's... Braki, Barrier, Rajang. Bottom 3 in world for me. Rajang... It's... I think... Rajang is such a tragedy in Iceborne. Original Rajang, I love Rajang so much. Especially for... Holy shit. He is staggering me a lot. I wish Flinchby was in this game. Nice. Yeah. Go to village. What did I want to say? Second generation and third generation Rajang was insanely cool. Or fourth generation, there was no third generation Rajang. I love those two. I do not like Generations Rajang due to his red arms mechanic. He had that in for Ultimate 2 though. And Iceborne Rajang is... he's disappointing. I really had super high expectations. I hoped his armor set would be insane. I hoped his weapons would be insane. And it turned out that neither of them were pretty good. Only at a time, I think 2 or 3 weapons used Rajang. Sand Barrier is next. Oops. So yeah, I had very high expectations for Rajang and I was so disappointed. Oops. So yeah, he's difficult to ride. I don't think he's a very good fight in the world. He's just weird. Rajang bottom 3 in world for me. Kushala, Lunastra, Azure Rathalos. Azure Rathalos, why? I think Rathalos after the changes to Flash Bomb became a lot worse. Like seriously worse, but he's still fine. I think my roommate just came back. Oh man, I'm getting hungry. Jeez. 1 second, Shining Charm. Please stop. Please. Thank you. Oh fuck, what did I want to say? Oh, those were your 3. Yeah, I can dig Lunastra and I can dig Kushala. I think Azure Rathalos is a bit far-fetched. They fixed the biggest problem. Base game Azure wasn't too bad.